The ribosome is the most important because it's tasked with synthesizing proteins. An ecosystem or humans would not be able to thrive or even live without ribosomes. Every chemical process and damage repair in the cell requires protein. Without proteins, the cells in the body would not be able to function or synthesize proteins properly. So, therefore, without ribosomes in the cell, life would not be possible in all living organisms.
For the next portion of this project, we decided to go around and question some of our fellow peers about the ribosome. Mr. Ribos, do you know what a ribosome is?
Yes.
What is the function of a ribosome?
You told me one question.
A ribosome is it's an organelle inside of a cell that helps to manufacture proteins.
Do you know what a ribosome is?
Yes.
Oh, what is the function of a ribosome?
To exist in science books and be answers on quizzes and tests.
Solid answer. Mr. Getter, do you know what a ribosome is?
Isn't it like the little squiggly part inside the cell membrane? Yes, a ribosome is an intercellular structure material made of both RNA and protein, and it is the site of protein synthesis in the cell.
Okay, so the structure of a ribosome consists of two separate RNA protein complexes known as the small and large subunits. The large subunit sits on top of the small subunit with an RNA template sandwiched between the two. A ribosome's function has three stages: initiation, elongation, and termination. During initiation, the small ribosomal subunit binds to the start of the mRNA sequence. Then a transfer RNA, tRNA, molecule carrying the amino acid methionine binds to what is called the start codon of the mRNA sequence. The start codon in all mRNA has the sequence AUG and codes for methionine. Next, the large ribosomal subunit binds to form the complete initiation complex. So next is during the elongation stage. And during this stage, the ribosome continues to translate each codon in turn. Each corresponding amino acid is added to the growing chain and linked by a peptide bond. Elongation continues until all codons are read. And the last stage, termination, this occurs when a ribosome reaches a stop codon, and these codons could be UAA, UAG, or UGA. And since there are no tRNA molecules that can recognize these codons, the ribosomes recognize that translation is complete and the new protein is then released and the translation complex comes apart.
Protein synthesis.
Eating the protein.
Protein synthesis.
You want to know what organelles are?
Yes.
Chloroplast. Because if chloroplasts become faulty and damaged during their development, photosynthetic efficiency is decreased, which leads to a severe reduction in plant productivity, which then they can't do photosynthesis correctly and give off what is needed in the process of photosynthesis.
But the ribosomes do not work alone. The proteins meant to be in the cell membrane or used outside the cell are translated by ribosomes and then transported to the Golgi apparatus for further maturation and sorting before being released. Within eukaryotic cells, the mitochondria actually contain their own ribosomes.
Whoa!
These synthesize a handful of proteins that make the oxidative phosphorylation system function.
All right, class. What's the best organelle?
Ribosomes. This is you without ribosomes.
This video video provided general information and some discussion about the effects of ribosomes existing or non-existing inside of our cells. The words or any other content provided in this portion are not intended and should not be considered factual evidence. If any listener seems to have this issue, he or she should consult with a licensed physician or healthcare worker because aging rapidly would not be a ribosome issue at this time.
If this goes viral, for every view, I get $1.
Okay.
Over $1,000.
What? Okay.
So if it gets more than 1,000 views, I'm gonna make royalty on this.
If you get some behind the scenes.
All right. Do you know what a ribosome is?
A ribosome is
You can't put
a.
bombs on the bottom first.
All right, get that out of my
Mom
face.
doesn't feel
You may be wondering.
So,
Class, what's the best organelle?